Good morning, vlog. Today is October 31st, 2021, and it is 7:09 in the morning. Um, I just got done dog sitting. I had to go to church today, but I need to take a shower, so I'm leaving early so I can drop by the house, take a shower, and stuff like that before I go to church. Today's going to be a very eventful day. Pastor The Truth, the Grammy Award winning artist. Like, come on, Grammy nominated. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm still getting used to this. Grammy nominated artist, Christian rapper, been in the game longer than some of your people. He's preaching both services today, and I'm really excited. But let's continue with this, because we also have an event in between services as well, S'mores and More, that I'm excited about as well. I'm excited about this whole day. I just got to get ready. Let's go.
What's good? How's your day? It's your boy, Horatio J. Turn it up, turn it up. It's a new episode. Turn it up, turn it up. It's a new episode.
Okay, y'all, so basically I had to go home and take a shower because I was feeling dirty. Yeah, it's time to go to church now. See you there. Okay, vlog, so basically I am now parked. Let me lock the door. Boom. Now I'm finna walk to church, right? So if you didn't already know, Sundays in Atlanta, street parking is free. So if you get here early enough, you get free parking. Because right now, the lowest we got, the parking is $10. At the parking deck across the street. So get here early enough to get street parking. Ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? But anyway, I'm really excited for today. I'm just extremely excited for today. I'm expecting big things to happen today. I've learned when you come to service, you should come in expectation, because then something will happen. Because if you don't come in expectation, something will happen, but it might not be for you. But if you come for expectation, you know exactly God is going to move. Because it's like he's so faithful, and it's so good. He's so good. And I'm just really excited. Just really excited for other people to experience this goodness. I don't know if I'm out of frame or not, but I'll look back at this before I post this. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the vlog. See y'all soon. Putting you on now. Go ahead.
I get no check.
Huh?
I want a paycheck for this.
Whatever. But vlog, I have not updated y'all. So nothing really has happened. Now everybody's looking at me. Camera on the back. And plus, this is better. Okay, that's Emmanuel. That's Miriam. Okay, this duo right here killed it during karaoke night. I know you probably can't hear me. Wait, this is crazy. Yeah, they killed it during karaoke night, singing "Break It Free." Like, that was so iconic. I know y'all hear Jordan in the background. If you don't, it's very sad that you cannot hear that. But I might record your praise and worship. They're singing real love. This is real love. This is real love. Closer and closer, holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I found it. How dare y'all stop in the middle of the... Okay, anyway, I'll update y'all later.
It smells like lemon.
And they told me the sermon today, I was like, I gotta do this particular piece. I haven't done this piece in a while. But if this piece does anything for anybody in here, I think I want this piece to encourage the Christian, the saint, to be encouraged and to look forward to what's to come for the one who puts their hope in Jesus. Because we don't live for this world, we don't live for this particular time, but we live for glory. So this poem is called The Height of Glory, and I'm gonna get out y'all. Have you ever dreamt a dream that felt so real that it's like time stood still just so you could visit a moment that was sure to come in your future? Because I have. And in that moment I stood face to face in a place so beautiful that my eyes told my mind that it was all lies, because it's impossible for a place like this to exist. A place more beautiful than any earthly paradise, a more radiant land man has ever known, the trees, or a cesspool of vibrant colors. And as the breeze blew calmly through their branches, their leaves sung a song of worship that would blow any man's quiet out of the water, the ocean. It was the prettiest see-through blue I ever laid my eyes on, with the crystal surface capturing the reflection of a Picasso of the sky, and the clouds were alive, no sun. But when I looked up, I saw the most marvelous light shining down bright, giving light to everything in my sight. There were people. There was that joy on their faces as if they knew no pain, with smiles so warm I could feel the heat beaming off their teeth like beautiful sun reflectors, hitting my chest, setting my heart on fire with passion for the peace of God as it walked past me on streets of gold, and their souls shine so bright that the light shine through their skin, illuminating their bodies like beautiful fireflies. And then I asked myself, where am I? And why does my spirit bear witness to this place like I've been here before? You see, my soul felt home in this gorgeous, unfamiliar land where man and beast coexisted beautifully. Little boys played with lions as if they were oversized golden retrievers, because here, fear was absent, but love was present and tangible in my presence. Birds, the size of SUVs, soared in and out of the trees, and then up in the sky, appeared freer than the wind that held them in the air. That air tastes like glory. The brush of wind on my skin felt like glory, so much that the hairs on the back of my neck gave a standing ovation. My body had a mind of its own and began to worship without my permission. My heart was like a rhythmic praise machine, beating both of the fear of the unknown and joy that surpassed my understanding. My eyes forgot to blink as I stood staring at all the scenery. In the background, I saw cities on top of mountains. I saw joy tap dancing on the floor of my soul. I felt peace gleaming in the distance like a lighthouse in the middle of the Pacific. I read the thrill of worship in the form of goosebumps on my skin, and then all of a sudden, huge, mosaic-like human beings shot from the sky like rockets, with multicolored wings back like eagles. And as they landed, I could hear them speaking with voices so beautiful. I bet you can tell if their moans were songs or if their cries were prayers, because their conversation sounded like heavenly harmonies, like a God-crafted violin played graciously by my Savior's hand. As they approached me, they looked into the windows of my soul with eyes that the color of ancient stained glass. They didn't speak, but I could tell by the look on their angelic faces that they knew me. I could tell that they loved me. One took my hand and led me to the light. That same light that gave life to everything in my sight came from this throne, where every man, woman, boy, girl, and a supernatural being surrounded it in awe, as if this throne was the pinnacle to this majestic outdoor sanctuary. I sat there, immersed in tears, and watched them worship this throne from the core of their bellies, from every fiber of their being. Their praises sounded like the cries of a truly and thankful families. Their voices sung in unison in a divine romantic melody. Millions of people transformed into beautiful instruments, as if their hearts were harps and their lips the strings of love songs to be jealous of. My soul was eternally peaceful, and a light radiating from this throne was more beautiful than everything in this place combined. A light so bright, gorgeous, that I knew it had to be the sun. A sun that I wasn't worthy enough to see yet in its entirety. But my soul rejoiced with gladness at a glimpse of his glory. A sun more faithful than the morning. And a sun so powerful that it only had to rise once. You see, in the past, my past has let me forget some things. And my life has been filled with lost and faded memories. But I will always remember the night I dreamt of heaven.
is awesome, right? Like, I'm loving today, but it's gonna be so much better. 100%. Right? So much better. That is the good news. Well, listen, church, we are so
It's the
glad you are
Twizzlers
here with
outfit
us.
for me.
There's still more to come because here's the thing, S'mores and More is coming, but let me give you a few other things to know really quick first.
So basically, S'mores and More went well. The first service went well, and now we're going to eat as usual. That was so cheesy, but yeah, we're going back to the old spot, 10 Lizzie's. You know, they're getting kind of free advertisement. They have Mexican food, so I'm gonna get my nachos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm really excited because I haven't seen some of these people in so long, and it's felt like a year since I've seen everybody. So, gonna hang out. If they want a shout out, they'll get a shout out. If they don't, then they're not gonna be shown. But yeah, see you when we get to 10 Lizzie's.
Am I considered a friend at that point?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be calling you.
You don't know your name.
Right.
Who does?
What's his name?
Huh?
What's his
What's
name?
my
No,
name?
it's about him knowing my name. He has my name.
It's Plato. What's my name?
You don't know.
Wow. Damn.
I'm bad with names.
Yeah, because
He
this is
is
the
very
fifth time
bad.
you've
It
asked
took me like 2
my
weeks to
name.
remember Horatio's name.
Then this is the fifth time you've asked me my name.
Yeah.
Just guess.
Isn't it?
You gotta stop doing that because no one's ever going to guess that.
Nobody's ever gonna guess your name.
Starts with an M.
LOL.
Marie? No, it's not Maurice. No, it's not. No, it ain't. I know for a fact it's not what it is.
We have somebody from Morehouse who is named Maurice.
Yeah. It's,
What'd you just say?
We have somebody from Morehouse whose name is
I don't
Maurice,
remember.
but not you.
It's Marvin.
yeah, I was gonna say Marvin, but then I was like, that ain't Marvin. That's like a, I don't know. It's like someone from Ohio.
Okay, vlog, we're going to Starbucks now. Yeah. I'm really tired. Gotta hold it out like this so I'm in frame. Oh, I forgot my coat in there. It's the wind that makes it worse. 59 feels like 45. Okay, vlog, so we're back from Starbucks. And yeah, I got this new thing called the medicine for me because, you know, I typically get the same thing at Starbucks. But today I tried something new twice. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the medicine. It's actually...
That's a good picture.
It's actually pretty good. Also, I tried a caramel latte for the first time today, so yeah, that was pretty good too. Both things need a little more sugar or honey, but that's fine. Yeah, hopefully I wake up, and hopefully this phone don't die because I was supposed to put this on the charger, and I didn't. Let me put you on the charger.
In the building tonight, he's a poet. And he's not just any poet, he's a prolific poet.
Yeah.
He is, I use the word titan in the Christian space, and he's traveled all around the world fighting for those to know the gospel. As we kind of conclude this month, we asked him, Pastor Jude asked him as a friend to come and share with us, just give us a little bit of a glimpse of what he's all about. And so I'm so excited. Come on, give God praise for Ezekiel Assange's church has been moving for about 5 months, and there has been gossip going around already that this is an amazing place to be. That's how you know.
Yeah.
When the gossip goes around, when it's not in the building and you somewhere else, and they're just like, man, let me tell you something about Hillsong Atlanta. It feels like home. I'm like, okay, I was listening for the juicy stuff, okay. I'm gonna get out your way and share this piece. It should be self-explanatory, but if it's not, Ask the person next to you this time. Once upon a time, before I met her, I was a beast. I was cursed with this curse that left me confined to this hideous form, this horrifying countenance. It consumed my innocence so much so that pure love was the only fairy tale I could ever remember. No identity, just a grotesque silhouette. I had no friends to be my guests, just victims. I confided in no one but loneliness until I started conversing with candles and clocks, which only deepened my despair, knowing that time was waxing away. You see, when worthy desires are reduced to a hunger for flesh, even a wilderness could smell like paradise. So what some call dates, I called hunting for prey. I even had damsels flashing me with their voluptuous compromise, fulfilling my national geographic fantasies. I always wanted a girl gone wild, so what on earth will cause this gorgeous matador to unravel her rose-colored heart and wave it so virtuously in my face when she knew I was on that bull who gave her the audacity to trespass into the haunted castle of my heart? And whose silly idea was it to convince this ravishing beauty to lavishly love an atrocious animal? Didn't she ever hear that once God gives a man his rib, he pours that master's piece on a rightful throne, but give a rib to a dog and all he recognizes is a bone? So like a bone, I decided to bury her worth in the backyard of my mind, and I couldn't shake those thoughts. They plagued my conscience like fleas. I was in heat. See, she was supposed to be like every other girl, just a fresh piece of meat. Because I never wanted any chemistry, but I did treat relationships like a lab, and that required a rat. How else would I experiment? A mad scientist only concerned about studying what was in her genes, and I guess it made me feel tough. Because I learned to outwardly translate the bitterness I was inwardly concealing after being emotionally battered until I was numb. I got used to having no feeling, but it seems she was already aware of the brokenness of my heart. In fact, I could have sworn I saw her collecting the bloody fragments from under my ex's heels, and I'm sure they never knew how much those red bottles cost me, but it's like she could see past my past, and past the ugliness, and past the wolves apparel that I used to cover it. They say love is blind, but a lie. You don't know her optometrist. She gave me hope, and she spoke with the sureness of a prophet. And it's like it rubbed off on me, because I too began to see my future standing right in front of me. Though we were polar opposites, I had to consider there was something unfathomable, something transformational, a force that drew us like the sketches of an architect drew us, like the pull of affectionate magnets drew us, like the pistols of dueling cowboys, and our souls were two bullets that collided like asteroids that weren't paying close enough attention to where they were going, and at last, perhaps, due to the impact, the spell was broken. And it happened just like a movie, a Disney movie. You see, when Disney landed, it became the most magical place on earth. And Wedding Bell was beyond the sound. It was my dream becoming a reality. But now I realize my story was just a low-budget remake of the original. See, once upon a time, before we met him, we were beasts. Inclined to the wickedness of our hearts, our forms were downgraded from glorious to sinful, and we were doomed. Unless, of course, in the course of this course, the Creator could concoct the concoction to cure us and crack these caterpillar cocoons, these incompetent competence to cause this curse to be canceled. And so, an untamable, transformational force called grace introduced perfection to disaster. And though we were unworthy to cross his path, through the cross's path, heathens had made contact with matchless beauty. His mercy was laid so heavily upon us, it suffocated the groanings of our guilt and the cries of our judgment. He reached past the depths of death, through the chambers of darkness, and pulled us out of the lost, and found we were lost and found by He whose presence makes simple human of his intimidating personality. See, he just loves and loves and loves the hell out of us. Yeah. Because he understood that once the purest of blood was spilled, it would never be in vain. So no matter who finds Christ, the truest love, it will never be the same. Again, for beauty himself tells our souls will live happily ever after, but to the beast we call condemnation, he will say, the end.
Yo!
What did you say? Okay, y'all.
Okay, y'all. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anybody and everybody. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Horatio J. Also follow my business page at SM Music Productions. And that's the end of the video. See y'all next time. Bye.
What's good? How's your day? It's your boy, Horatio J. Turn it up. It's a new episode. Turn it up. It's a new episode. What's good? How's your day? It's your boy, Horatio J. Turn it up. It's a new episode. Turn it up. It's a new episode.